Good day, everyone. Your Sock Monkey here. Today I've got a video for you of my 2006 Subaru Outback, and today I'm going to talk about everything I need to do to it. I did purchase this car from my mechanic for $1,100. So just want to talk about some of the things that I plan on doing that are mechanically necessary, and just some of them are just like maybe cosmetic or what have you. So first thing you notice, I did put a new grill on it. My friend JKKA Subaru Serenity here on YouTube was kind enough to send me an old grill off of his Outback XT. It just clips right in. I was able to have my dad I got used some WD-40 and oiled up the hood latch. So that's that. The main thing that I need to do that affects the drivability of the car, that the mechanic was actually selling it on behalf of his body guy. He's driven it for 6 years like this, but I need to replace the drive shaft. And Subaru, in their wisdom, made 3 different drive shafts for the 3 different transmissions, because you could get these in a 5-speed manual. You could get the XTs, and the 6-cylinder ones came with a 5-speed automatic, and then I have the base 2.5i, which comes with a 4-speed automatic. So I've got one sourced on eBay, and then found somebody who could put it in for like $90. Wheel bearings need to be addressed eventually. I believe it's the front one, because that's the noise I'm getting from it. I found out that the tires on this car these are 2005 Outback wheels. So eventually, when I do get new tires, I am considering getting, and I will insert a clip somewhere, of the wheels, the takeoff wheels that actually come on the Subaru XV Crosstrek. They're really nice black wheels, black and silver wheels, that I think would dress up this car really nicely. So we'll go ahead and unlock it. For some reason, can't get this door to open. I'm not super worried about it. But I'll get inside where it's a little warm in a second. So yeah, eventually new tires. I want to go through and get a new air filter, probably new spark plugs. Also need to clean out this trunk space. The hatch struts are going to need to be replaced. I found a set on Rock Auto. I'm gonna need to put some of this stuff underneath, but I'll do that eventually. I did notice like a slight exhaust leak, so eventually I'm gonna put a new exhaust on it. Also, it is throwing a check engine light code. I looked it up. I had my dad use his scanner, and I looked it up, and it is a oxygen sensor, which I was found, and it's not really sure if I'm gonna try to DIY some of the stuff if I can. Some of the stuff, if I'm not able to, I'll just get someone to do it, or see if my mechanic will be able to do it. It's gonna need an oil change, so that'll be done. Probably wouldn't hurt to service the transmission fluid as well. Eventually I want to get yellow fogs, or get like the covers for it. Another thing I'm going to want to do eventually is I'm going to tint the windows. I'm going to go with 35% all the way around, because that's the minimum requirement here in Illinois. Yeah, we'll step inside. I'll start it up. Real quick. I'll show you what I mean with the lights. So I'll go ahead and start it up real quick. Interior is going to need a cleaning. So here it is when I start it up. There is an ER55 code, or there was. I believe it's showing the ABS thing right now. Weird. Check engine light, like I said, is on for the O2 sensor. Eventually I'm going to replace this head unit, probably with a more modern head unit. I was thinking about getting a head unit out of like an 08 or 09 Outback that has satellite radio and that's got satellite radio. But honestly, I just want to probably get a newer one, and then they make kits that you can that it integrates the climate controls, because this is all just one piece. So there's that. Everything else works as intended. It's been a great car. I also there's a hack, and Subaru Serenity has it on his channel, where you just, not so much of a hack as it's just you turn the key on and off, and then you click it 20 times. I don't know how this is going to work, but I might just sit you guys in here and maybe take you for a quick rip around the block. Apologize, you're not going to be able to see much, but brakes are squealing, but it's been cold out. Like I said, it'll take you for a quick spin around the block here. Oh, the ABS light just did come back on. I think it's probably just a wheel sensor. It is showing ER55 on the dash, which I looked it up and it is gone. You're just sitting there with your turn signal. This Blazer was sitting there with its signal on for some reason. Gonna just take this for a quick little drive. As you can see, it's a very pronounced noise from the drive shaft, but there is a noise coming from the drive shaft. So the funny thing is, my mechanic said that the previous owner, which was his body guy, has been driving around this thing like that for 6 years, and he's owned it for 9 years. Body's in very good shape, no rust anywhere. My mechanic said that the rear subframe is good, and most importantly, he said the head gaskets are good, which, if you know anything about Subarus, you know that the head gaskets are a big deal, especially on the EJ25 engines. And that was but really the reason why I bought this car is not just because I've always wanted a Subaru and I featured lots of Subaru content on my channel, but because this was honestly too good of a deal to pass up. $1,100 for something in 2025 is, you can't find a running car for $1,100. I'm just gonna, like I said, my plan is put some work into this thing. Do things like also separate air conditioning belt and the serpentine belt, because I have had problems before with the serpentine belts on my Cadillac that I had, that it just broke off, that it just went out when I was driving, and I lost my alternator, lost my power steering, actually died on my way home from jury duty of all places, but that's another story for another day. Might want to get one of those phone mounts that goes on the vent clip, or maybe one that goes in the windshield. Right now, I've got you guys on a vent on one of those cup holder mounts that I got. I had a couple. I had one of them in the Traverse, and I had one of them that was actually my dad's. Okay, we'll turn on right here. Taking this thing for a little spin. It's actually gone up to 22 mpg. My Traverse, average, my old Traverse that I had, if it was a good day, if it was getting 18 mpg average, so to get upwards of 20 it's great. I love the maneuverability of this car. I parked it yesterday at the grocery store in a spot that, I'm actually going to go up to the next street and go back around my house. I've parked it in spots that I never would have dreamed of putting my Traverse in, because it was such a big SUV. I mean, it's like Outback. I mean, not Outback, but it's like a set sized the Traverse was. So to have something that's a lot more maneuverable. Plus, I've never owned a station wagon before, so really neat. It's the perfect to me, this car is it's the Baby Bears at Porridge of cars for me. It's just right. It's not too big, not too small. I live in Chicago, so just being able to just, what are you doing, Sienna? There's a Sienna that just stopped there for some reason. I'm happy that I bought something that I wanted to buy for a long time. The thing I'm a little concerned about is the wiper fluid has been freezing, and the other day when it was warm out, when it was in the 40s, it was working fine, but today not so much. But I can see, I don't have any problem seeing through the windshield, so that's good. Which is great because I've had cars that have given me much higher fuel bills. My Traverse that I had, it would take $60 to fill it up. And my Cadillac that I had, it was not only just incredibly thirsty, but it required premium. So you were talking probably $80 to fill it up, and then after COVID, when gas prices just shot up, it was like I just wanted to drive that thing less and less, and then I ended up inheriting my mother-in-law's Aveo, which was much more fuel efficient. Another thing that I want to do on this car is I need to go through, like I said, go through all the fluid files, so the radiator fluid, coolant, probably change that, because like I said, these cars have rather sensitive cooling systems, so but yeah, get these, like I said, get these things fixed, and it will be a great car to have, and I'm already enjoying it. I'm already enjoying myself with this car. It's very, it handles very great. It's nimble. It handles pretty decently. I have no complaints about the driving dynamics at all. That wasn't fun. Trying to not hit every single one of them. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna probably end the video here. I'm just about back to my house. Thank you all for watching, and looking forward to showing you guys more content as things go along